Well, family, get on news report, man, dash one, man. Later today is Wicked Wednesday in my city, Chicago, June 29th, 2022. So they say I got 1:36 p.m. according to Sony. 36 plus 1 is 37. I was in Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 in 1973. As you can see, I'm getting tired of telling this truth, but on my mama, it is 1:27. You only get one of those, you know. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know who and who what, you know. After a while, they said in AA you won't be able to tell the difference. You understand what I'm saying? Between the real and the fake. And that's where it's coming down to. Young MA said that everybody want to be a real nigga. And, you know, they don't want to work for it, though. You understand? Yesterday, I was coming back from my bike ride from Gary, Indiana. And, you know, I went down 100. I got to 100 in Indianapolis. And, you know, I turned on 100. And, you know, I got across the bridge, and then I started reading the bridge and the stuff on the bridge, you know, I guess the history or whatever, you know, because they put it in plain sight, right? And it had the year my mother was born, 1927 on it, and then it had January the 28th on it. You know, I was thinking like that's kind of close to Oprah Winfrey's birthday, but then I got this quarter today. And I'm glad. If you look real close, my temperature on this remote control is 85. And this is New York. The quarter I got today when I went shopping, 2001 at the bottom and 1788 at the top. And it says Gateway to Freedom. Now, they say they got secret passages at the Statue of Liberty, you know, trying to figure out where all these immigrants coming from. You understand what I'm saying? You know, in 1995, I was writing my book, Awarded States / Coming Out Hard, and then I titled it, And With God. Now, I knew my higher power was going to help me get up out of all this mess in the end. I said, if all else fails, I know my higher power going to be there for me, and all else has fallen. And my higher power is always there for me. I swear, I can't make it up. While I was writing, I got to like the 8th chapter, I believe it was, or the 4th chapter, one of them in my book. The West Side has my book, Stole My Writings and things of that nature. Breakthrough Urban Ministry. I had 2 chest of drawers or whatever. And, you know, they came up missing. They don't want to give them back. Okay. Blood is on your hand, because I think if you go to chapter 4 or 8, I believe it's 8, it ended up with some red at the top of it. And I wasn't writing with red ink, but the spirit don't lie. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Somebody intervened. And it was real cold in the room when I was writing, when I was in Hyde Park with my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, and her son, Margaret Evans. It got real cold. Now, Sister Souljah, you know, became active as far as writing in 1985. That's why I showed you, you know, this here. Now, when I first did the quarter, it was 84. Now, I didn't know when did she became active as far as a writer until I Googled it. And, you know, I posted it on my Facebook, you know, 84. And, you know, I said what I had to say. And then I Googled her. And she came out in 85. You understand? When The Color Purple came out, I gave my truth child abuse story to Oprah Winfrey at the age of 17 in 1984. My niece, Dion Nelson, is a witness, a.k.a. Dee Dee. Before I, you know, got to Gary or Indiana yesterday, I picked up this book right here. Elevation by Stephen King. He's a writer also. This is a novel. And I had flipped it to 106 and 107. Now, right here it has Melissa. I knew a white girl by the name of Melissa. And she popped up at Breakthrough while I was homeless. And she was looking to see if I was high or whatever and stuff, to see if I was still sober. And I said, I'm not out that hoeing yet, letting her know, I'm still sober or whatever. But the killing part over here, see Didi right here on 107. You drop that 0, that's 17. Do you see Didi? It says, I did after I met Didi, but long before we were married, I went to ICE. That's blank, and that's a quote. I mean, I know you see it. Numbers don't lie, right? No good deed goes unnoticed. They say you want to put something, you want to keep something from somebody, just put in a book. I wasn't a reader. I wrote when people got on my nerves, like the police. I wrote that The Police I'd Rather Not See poem in about 10 minutes because they was getting on my nerves so much because I was out there selling general merchandise, trying to make an honest living, pay bills, and trying to stay out of trouble. But they just kept coming at me, and I seen them today when I got off the bus on 63rd and Cicero. This white girl got off the bus behind me. She got on the bus with me, and then she got off the bus behind me. And then, of course, the police popped up, and there's some homeless guy that be out there all the time. You understand what I'm saying? When I go, popped up, Long story short, spirit don't lie. Whoever got my writings, I'm not lying. And now it is 84 degrees to let you know. You understand what I'm saying? What is for me is for me. You can't rob me in my higher power. So Sister Souljah got this husband by the name of Mike Rich. I guess he has to live up to that name or whatever. I don't know their relationship or whatever. And she has a son, a junior, Mike Rich. You understand? I've never been rich. I'm tycoon, but I've never had anything. Not a new car, not a day at the spa. I've driven a new car before, but I never had one of my own. God bless the child that got his own. Yesterday, like I said, I was coming across the bridge, and the bridge went up once I got to the other side. And I seen this boat. They wouldn't let me zoom in. Usually they let me zoom in on the camera, but it wouldn't zoom in. It said Kimberly something. I'll put the video in the description of this one. And, my foster sister, Kimberly Redman, her birthday is July 15th. She's a Cancer. Mavis Staples is July 10th. She's a Cancer. Both of them know that we know each other, one another, because, my foster mother, Betty Jean Redman, and the Redmans was close to, the Staples singers, but somebody don't want to speak out. They say if you tell a lie long enough, it will become the truth. Sister Souljah, the coldest, what is that? What's her book? I'm not trying to promote anything, but, the coldest winter ever or something like that, I think it is. It was cold in 1995 when I felt that chill. And they threw me on the psych ward, trying to make it seem as though I was crazy. Well, I don't think so, because if you Google, you'll see, 85 come after 84. But I've been writing since forever, so I'm the originator of rap music. And New York always trying to claim what ain't theirs. Why is that when y'all in my city, Chicago? I ain't go to New York, you understand what I'm saying? But see, I believe they all came to that East Coast Wagon Train program, all walks of life, as far as teenagers. And, everybody want to be the greatest. All y'all had to do was stand up and get your own crown. You understand what I'm saying? Why you want mine? There's only one. And then somebody, whoever get that one right, gonna want the one you got from me. And then when we all could just stood up, been a billionaire, got our own crown. You can go to Burger King all day, get them all day. You can go to Dollar Tree. You got so much money, you can custom make. You know what I'm saying? Why come at the mines? When I go, we all go. So I know you don't believe it, but that's my legacy now, since y'all didn't want to stand up. Y'all still got a chance to redeem yourself, but of course, y'all like, we got to take it to our grave, right? That's how y'all think, right? Well, that's a dumbass motherfucker for y'all to be so goddamn smart. In Alcoholics Anonymous, they said Bozo got it and Einstein missed it, meaning, the clown is always going to win. Because, if you making all them people happy, who going to make you happy? You understand what I'm saying? They think comedians ain't supposed to smile. We just supposed to make you smile. Clowns just supposed to make you smile. You understand what I'm saying? What about the tears of a clown when there's no one around? So I know you don't feel me because y'all ain't got no love, right? Y'all ain't got no heart. Devils ain't got no love. And, it is all your stuff will come tumbling down, right? So, you keep acting like you don't hear me. And when y'all family fall apart and y'all end up in slavery and I'm dead and gone or whatever the case may be, you understand what I'm saying? That's y'all story. It ain't my story. You know how I do, though. I got this crown right here. This for all the writers and stuff who try to finesse me out of my legacy. This was supposed to be revolutionary for everybody, not just for me. I thought about everybody, not just me. So, the 6 is missing because some magically delicious shit, just like in, 1995. Or maybe it was just God, right? See what happened, and I flipped the Bible, and, maybe one day y'all write and tell the truth before, we all dead and gone. All right, to the right is the 3. To the left is the 2 and the 12. So that's 15, 16, 17. Now, I can't make it up. And I wouldn't even if they paid me. Not even $1 zillion. See? That's the 12. That's the 12. That's the 3. And that's the 2. Everybody bets on a sure thing. You motherfuckers gambling and ain't paying. Because I gave my so-called friend, Dwayne Lewis' brother, Chubby, 12.25 in the lottery. He barely wanted to give me $2. Men are quick to take and slow to give. And girls hate on other girls. And, y'all can't keep killing the ones who trying to save you. Ain't too many people in the world like me. And I might be the last of the last because whatever they do to me, everybody else is getting scared. So who gonna save you now if y'all don't believe in God? All right, so you go to the Bible. It's on page 720 and 721. My ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs' phone number was 773-721-2690. So I put Master P and Willie Nelson because, I put the number right there too also. When she got through with me, all I heard was, this number is no longer in service. So this is Jeremiah chapter 48. I come from behind to get mines. But of course, people didn't believe I was that smart to figure it out. They jumped ship. You understand what I'm saying? I wrote 1984. I guess I've come full circle. Now y'all can keep playing. And I put right there the setup. You understand? Trolls, Chicago. It's all real. They say I almost died drinking too much water. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wrote. All right. So I'm the target. You understand what I'm saying? And people think if I die, all their dreams will come true. I said this, if I tell you, I got to kill you. Why? Because my name is Lee. Now you see, Lee is on here. You know what I'm saying? Google it. You understand what I'm saying? See, I'm about my business. When I become Lee, that means Mary no longer cares about how you feel about her because, Lee is the one that made y'all dreams come true. Mary would have been selfish. For real. Peace.